What's up YouTube, Dow here from Zephyr War Games, and today Konami are just giving us even more news. So we've got some brand new Chaos cards, and trust me, when I read through these, they are absolutely insane. I cannot wait to try these out. So, if you do like these news drops and you want to be informed of every brand new card that drops when we get information on it, make sure you hit that notification bell, subscribe, and follow us on all of our social media. So let's start off with the first new one, and the artworks. I always like the Chaos artworks because they always look fairly decent as well. So there you go. There's the artwork, the Witch of Beasts, and her effect is insane. So it's a level 4 once everything reshifts, and we play the Star Trek trailer. It's a level 4 Dark Spellcaster effect monster. 1500 attack, 1500 defense. You can only use one of the first and second effects of this card's name per turn, and only once that turn. You can't special summon monsters from the extra deck the turn you activate either of this card's effects, except light and dark synchro monsters. Now, obviously, if Chaos Ruler gets hit, then this isn't going to be as great, but it's still really, really cool, because it still gives you access to all of the light extra deck monsters, all of the dark extra deck monsters, and you're looking at stuff like Scarlight. There'll also be some other, I can imagine there'll be more synchros as well, and there are some further down. Anyway, you can treat this card as special on 2 Black Beast tokens, Fiend Dark level 2, attack 1000 and defense 500. If this card is banished from the hand or graveyard, you get to special on 2 White Beast tokens, Fairy Tuners, level 2, attack 500 and 1000. So imagine you bring back Chaos Ruler, right? You get to banish, and you get basically 2 level 2 tokens that are tuners. So you can turn your Chaos Ruler into a level 10 Dark or a level 12 Dark. If you can get a level 1 on board as well, you're also going to go, yay! We're going to go into Psychic End Punisher. We carry on down. We've got Shell of Chaos. It's a level 4 Dark Machine special summoned effect monster. Attack 1600, it can't be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned with a card effect, and you can only use the first and second effect once per turn. You banish 1 light monster from your hand or graveyard to special summon this card from the hand. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except light and dark synchro monsters. If this card is special summoned, you get to target one of your banished Cores of Chaos, which is the one below it, and special summon it. If this face-up card leaves the field, banish it. So this is the Core of Chaos. You can see that they work in tandem. It is a level 2 Light Thunder tuner as well. So basically what they're saying is, if you're quite happy to say no to Thunder Dragons going into fusions, you can actually just turn Thunder Dragons into a synchro deck. Now, I'm not sure how great the level manipulations will be, because there's 5, 6, levels 5s and 6s, but there's definitely a way to do it. You can banish 1 dark monster from your hand or graveyard to special on this card from the hand. Also, you cannot special on monsters from the edge deck except lights and darks for the rest of this turn, so you can do all of the summoning beforehand. If this card is special on, you get to target one of your banished Shells of Chaos and special summon it. If this face-up card leaves the field, banish it. So you can kind of see how the two of these work in tandem. You've then got a very cool level 3 Psychic, E-Telly target, and it is a tuner. You can only use the first effect of this card name once per turn. You can activate one of these effects. Banish 1 light and or dark monster from your hand and or graveyard. Increase or decrease this card's level by the number banished until the end of this turn. Target up to 2 of your banished monsters, 1 light and 1 dark, and return them to the graveyard. If you do, increase or decrease this card's level by the number returned. That is so cool, because you just basically regain your resource. And then we've got this one. We've got Chaos Mirage Dragon. Now, this is actually insane because it can be used in Sword Soul as well. So it's a level 4 Light Worm Tuner effect monster. So what does it do? Well, you can only use the first and second effect once per turn. You get to target 1 banished light or dark monster to special summon it to your field, but its effects are negated. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except light and dark synchro monsters. So basically, you can target a banished Vishuda, special summon it back, and then sync with this and Vishuda to go into a Destroyer Phoenix, not Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, sorry, Psychic End Punisher. So that's pretty funny. If this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you get to target card your opponent controls up to the number of other materials used for this synchro summon and banish them. So rather than making a Baxia that can spin 2, which you can do, and you could do it on top of this as well, you could technically Baxia spin 2, banish 2. Which is mad. This card's ridiculous. Like, I love this card. I would love to put this in either put it into Yang Zings, or Sword Soul. I think it's really, really cool. You've then got Chaos Daemon, Chaos Archfiend, love the name. Level 8 Dark Fiend Synchro Effect. Materials is 1 Light Tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner Dark Monsters, so very specific. You can only use the third effect of this card's name once per turn. It gains 2,000 attack during the turn a card or cards is banished. Nice, so it's a 4,500 beater after it desires. This card can attack all opponent's monsters once each. Also, monsters destroyed by battle with this card are banished instead of being sent to the graveyard. And you can only use the third effect once per turn. So if you just like constantly banish cards in separate stances, you're going to make this an absolute beast. If this card in its owner's control leaves the field by their opponent, you can special on 1 Chaos Synchro monster from your extra deck except itself. Chaos Ruler, anyone? And then we've got Chaos Beast, level 6 Dark Fiend Synchro Effect, 2,000 attack, 1,800 defense. Again, very specific requirements of 1 Light Tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner Dark monsters. You can only use the second and third effect of this card's name once per turn. Gains 1,000 attack during the turn a card or cards is banished. You can target one of your banished light or dark monsters and add it to the hand. Nice. If this card is in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish 1 light and dark monster from your hand and or graveyard, except this card, to special summon it. So basically we get Chaos Ruler in a level 6 form. Nice. And then the final one is a trap card, so it's called Chaos Phantasm. Love the names. Normal trap card, target 2 of your banished monsters that have a level 1 light tuner and 1 level 8 or lower dark non-tuner. Return both of them to the graveyard, then special summon 1 light or dark synchro monster from your extra deck whose levels equal those monsters' total levels. Wow, it's a trap card that lets you sync during your opponent's turn. So basically, if Chaos Ruler is at 2, you can Chaos Ruler during both players' turn, which is pretty mad. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I love this. Like, the fact it opens up so many avenues. Like, if you wanted to spice up Thunder Dragons, you could do obviously Sword Souls with this guy right here, and then you look at any other kind of like Psychic deck, Chaos deck, as long as it's playing lights or darks in the extra deck, which the majority of the best light and darks synchros are light and darks, this is going to be absolutely amazing. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to these. These come out in PHHY, which I believe is the new core set. So yeah, I can't wait for these. These are awesome. Like, this is the first kind of like support art type or the support cards I've seen for a while that I'm really, really hyped for. Anyway, let me know what you think of this art type in the comments down below. I will even possibly, if this video gets like 50 likes, I'll produce like a demo build, and I'll also bring or provide a proxy sheet as well, so that you guys can kind of print them off at home and, you know, build them yourself. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Till next time, as absolutely always, stay safe, and of course, happy dueling.